9 weeks ago, I decided I wanted to stop being a fat dad and take my health seriously. And right now, my goal is to get a six-pack and lose this dad bod. So let's get right into the recap of my week 9. So this week, I started out at 207 pounds. I hit my workout goals, completed my daily push-ups, and even meal prepped. But this week honestly felt like a roller coaster. Right off the bat, I messed up my Monday morning. For breakfast, I had 4 brownie cookies and one of my son's fig bars. I felt like a fat lard, but I refused to let that mess up my day. So for lunch, I made a delicious taco bowl and smashed out a workout which consisted of 5 rounds of 10 kettlebell swings, 10 dumbbell thrusters, and 10 star crunches. Well, if that's what they're called. Now, Tuesday wasn't as productive though. Yes, I ate good and I stayed under my caloric deficit, and the pulled pork I meal prepped the night before was amazing. Bless up to ChatGPT for the recipe. Now, as for my workouts though, it didn't go as planned. My son had other ideas. The moment I picked up my weights, he got all up in my space and demanded we go upstairs to color. So, instead of lifting weights, I went hard on the coloring and drew his favorite toy, which he promptly ripped up the drawing I made for him. But even though I didn't work out, spending time with my son was way more worth it, honestly. Now, luckily though, the next day my son gave me the green light to work out, but only because he was jamming out to Danny Go. I personally love Danny Go and love doing his videos with my son. Now, after I danced with my son for a little bit, I got straight to my workout, which involved reverse lunges, curls, dumbbell front squats, and weighted sit-ups. It's exactly what I needed. Sadly though, your boy was craving a sweet treat after the workout, so I ate 1.5 Uncrustables, which is about 25% of my daily caloric deficit. But instead of beating myself up, I knew I had to balance it out. So the rest of the day, I ate very low calorie meals. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this week was a roller coaster, and Thursday was my big drop. It was my signature brother night, and I always go hard on these nights. And even though I prepared by eating low calorie meals throughout the day, once I began eating at my brother's, I lost absolute control. First of all, we each had half a pizza and 5 spicy wontons. That wasn't bad. The part that was bad is when I had 5 macaroons, 2 brownie cookies, 3 graham crackers, and 2 Outshine bars. But it didn't even stop there. As I drove home, I stopped at Quick Trip and bought a burger and a donut. My caloric intake for that night? Way too much. I went over by 800 calories. I honestly feel like I failed myself that night. So, for Friday, I decided to go hard and eat good all day. Well, until my mother-in-law surprised me with saying we're gonna make some homemade chicken Alfredo, which in reality was actually a fun experience, but I had way too much to eat. My dinner was 824 calories. Thankfully though, I did stay under my deficit for the day and even got in a workout, which bless up to grandma for being there, because I got to get 6 movements in downstairs in my basement, and that is very rare. I got to hit RDLs, glute bridges, calf raises, kettlebell swings, and I even got to hit core. I literally don't remember the last time I was able to work out this long downstairs in the basement with my son. So again, bless up grandma. Now the weekend was absolutely amazing. It started off with the fact that my brother gave me his rower, and I've been waiting for this day ever since I moved into the house. So I got in a 15-minute rowing workout the first day I had it. And honestly, I forgot how hard it is to row and how much muscle it actually takes to do this cardio exercise. So my body was wrecked, which did not help me for the next day, which was my 3-mile run that I was doing to set a new pace record. My goal for that run was to be under an 8.5-minute pace. And luckily, after running through the snow, the ice, and running in sub-10 degree temperatures with snot dripping down my face and making it almost impossible to breathe, I got an 8-minute and 10-second pace. Now, as for the food during the weekend, I stayed in my caloric deficit, and I even prepped braised chicken for me to eat throughout the week, and even chopped up all my veggies for my breakfasts in the morning. Now, when it came to weighing in this weekend, I was hoping to see that I was gonna weigh 206 pounds, but it actually read 208. For a moment, I felt defeated. I even stopped recording my progress video, which I usually turn around and I feel proud of. But when I reviewed the footage of myself on the scale, I noticed something. I actually look more amazing than I thought. I was letting the numbers get to my head. I can even see my abs more than the beginning. This journey is honestly more than just about my weight. It's about becoming the best version of myself, a version my son and future family can look up to for inspiration. Our own health is super important, and it's the building blocks to the foundations of us building our dream lives. So no matter how week 9 went, I'm very proud of how far I've come. Even if I don't have a 6-pack after week 10, I'm not stopping until I get there. And if you found this video inspiring, hit subscribe, because you deserve to be a part of a community where we go after our goals, conquer our challenges, and create our dream lives we've always been dreaming of. So I'll see you guys next week for week 10.